Hello everybody, my name's Ruth Fitzgerald, and I write for children. I think some of you might know me from school visits, or maybe you've read some of my books. And today I'm going to read from my first book, which is called Emily Sparks and the Friendship Fiasco. At the moment I'm at home in isolation, like a lot of people are, and my family are here too, so if you hear some noises, that's probably just the dog barking or maybe somebody laughing in another room, but they're trying really hard to be quiet. And so before I start reading, I need to put my glasses on and have a cup of tea. Okay, so we'll start with chapter 1. I'm not going to read the whole book, but I'm going to read a few chapters here and there, and I'll catch you up with what's happening in between. Okay, but we will start with chapter 1, because it's always a good place to start. Chapter 1, Worries, Whales and Wavy Cats. Monday evening. You're feeling so excited, you're in a happy whirl, and all because you have a lovely baby girl. Best wishes, Jenny and family. No idea who they are. The baby now has 16 cards, which is 4 more than I got for my birthday. This is what they say on the front. 11 cards say, "It's a girl." We know that. 3 cards say, "Baby girl." We know that too. 1 card says, "New baby." They probably bought the card early. And 1 says, "It's a boy." From Great Aunt Audrey. She's bonkers. I can't believe Mum put the baby boy card up. She says it's funny. Confusing, more like. It's bad enough the baby not having a name yet. She's 4 days old now. Gran says you only get 2 weeks to name your child, and then she will be illegal. Me and Gran are getting quite concerned. I have tried to explain to Mum and Dad that they could be arrested if they don't decide on a name soon, but they're both a bit stressy at the moment. Dad says they've got sleep deprivation because the baby keeps waking at night. Probably because she's wondering what her name is. I don't suppose they've considered that she might be having nightmares about going to school and just being called girl. She'll have to walk into class and everyone will say, "It's a girl, it's a girl," or "It's a boy," if Great Aunt Audrey's involved. And she won't be able to tell her parents because they'll be in prison for not naming their child. Of course, they did manage to give me a name. 11 years ago, they decided to call me, wait for it, it's so exciting, Emily. I mean, really? I could understand if I was child number 8 or something and they'd run out of ideas, but their first ever baby and that's what they came up with. Talk about lack of imagination. There are 6 Emilys in my school. Emily S, which is me, Emily G, Emily C, Big Emily B, Small Emily B, and Other Emily B. Some people call her Weird Emily B, but I don't. Having the same name as everyone else is a total nightmare. If we're in the playground and someone calls, "Emily," 6 different games have to come to a stop while everyone looks around to try and work out which Emily is being called. And as we also have 2 Emmas, if anyone's stupid enough just to shout, "Em," well, you may as well give up on break for the rest of the afternoon. Mind you, I don't think weird names are much good either. Troika Omani Turpin in year 3 probably spends more actual time telling people how to spell her name than she spends eating hot dinners. Actually, she has packed lunch, but you know what I mean. So, to help Mum and Dad along, me and Gran are making a list of interesting, but not freaky, names for them to choose from. Gran's choices. Diana, dead princess. Kate, alive princess. Carol, weather girl on breakfast telly. My choices. Bella, my best friend's name. Hermione, yes, I can spell it. Harry, just in case there's been a mix-up and Great Auntie Audrey was right all along. But they still haven't chosen. It's getting desperate. I do have a secret name for the baby. I call her Yoda. He's in Star Wars. If you have a dad like mine, you will know all about Star Wars. If you don't, just imagine a small, bold, wrinkly sort of person. And that's him. That's Yoda, I mean, not my dad, although my dad is getting close. Anyway, my baby sister is totally Yoda-ish. She looks like that. By now, you are probably thinking that I have a lot of problems for an 11-year-old. But there are a lot worse things than nameless babies and useless parents, like the really, utterly, completely as bad thing, which is my best friend Bella has moved to Wales, as in another country. Well, unless you live there, of course, then it isn't. But her mum and dad have bought a farmhouse and they're going to make goat cheese. She's been gone a whole 3 weeks. I've talked to her on the phone once or twice, but Mum says it's very expensive to keep phoning abroad. Life without your best friend is like chips without tomato sauce. Before Bella went, she gave me a little white china cat with a wavy paw. It's a Japanese good luck symbol. I keep asking it to bring Bella back, but so far it hasn't done its job very well. Every evening at 6 o'clock, I meet up with Bella for a chat on the computer. I tell her how boring it is here, and she tells me how cool it is in Wales. This is tonight's chat. Bella says, "Hi, Wales is cool. It's raining." Emily says, "Hi, boring at school without you. Dad fell asleep and forgot to pick me up, so I had to have a lift home with Mrs. Lovetofts." Bella says, "Ooh, bad luck. What's happening at school?" Emily says, Amy Lee Langer got into trouble for snapping Susanna's dolphin rubber in half. Bella says, "OMG, I love that rubber." Emily says, "I know, it was the best rubber in class, but I don't really care because I don't like Susanna." Bella says, "Oh yes, I forgot." Emily says, "You are forgetting about me already. Can't you get your mum and dad to change their minds and come back?" Bella says, "Oh, they love it here. Tomorrow the goats are arriving and I started my new school today." Emily says, "Oh no." Bella says, "It was okay. Everyone is Welsh. And guess what? I am sitting next to a girl called Emily." Emily says, "No, I am sitting by Wavy Cat. I put him on your side of the table every day." Bella said, "Here is a so cute picture of a bunny to cheer you up." Emily says, "Oh, so cute." I wait for a few minutes, but Bella doesn't say anything else. I think she's gone. I should have ended with a question. So that's the end of chapter 1. Poor Emily. She has quite a lot of things on her mind, doesn't she? And the worst one is that her friends moved away. And that does happen, but I'm sure she will find maybe a new friend eventually. We'll have to see. And the other thing that she isn't very keen on is her name, and she's worried about her baby not having a name and people trying to think of names. And names are quite difficult. When you're a parent and you have children, you have to come up with a name. It's a very big responsibility. And have you ever wondered why your parents gave you your name? Maybe it's something you could find out about. If you ask them, was I named after a relative? Sometimes people are named after their grandma or something like that. Or sometimes people are named after footballers or film stars. And I often go into schools and ask people, do you know why you were given your name? And I had a really funny response once when I asked a boy, "What's your name?" "Alexander," he said. So I said, "Oh, do you know why you were called Alexander? Is it because of your grandfather, or was it a name that was in the family? And he said, no, I was named after my father's dead rubber plant. And I said, what? And he said, dead rubber plant. You know, like a rubber plant, a bit like this one here. His father used to have a big rubber plant like that in his office, and it died. And so when his son was born, he decided to call his son Alexander after his rubber plant, which he'd also called Alexander. So why not ask your parents why they called you what they called you? And I really hope that you don't find out that you're named after a dead plant. The other thing about names actually is that they all have meanings. So you can always make a list of all your friends and family and look up on the internet what their names mean. Some names have really quite funny meanings, and yeah, it's always fun to find that out too. So I hope you have a bit of fun doing that activity, and I will end this video now, and I'll make another one tomorrow.